105.5.
It's shocking.
It's scandalous.
No.
It's your lives.
Tampa Bay Secrets
Don't say anything.
with Miguel and Holly.
I don't know any genders or sexualities on this secret, and it's just one sentence,
Uh-oh.
but it's just something to think about if you met someone on the apps recently.
Oh, gosh.
I asked random men for eggplant pictures. Then, when they ask for pics in return, I block them.
Oh,
That's it. That's their secret.
why do they want the pictures?
They're just collecting them for their library, their own personal use.
The whole library of eggplants?
I just thought about like sometimes when I would get a random eggplant and it was so gross.
They're not the greatest looking.
But some people like it. I guess you can have like a whole folder of eggplants.
Yeah. So just be careful. This is why I am not an advocate of sending those types of shots to people.
Well, what can they really do with it? If it's just your eggplant, like, well, no biggie.
Somebody can identify you. Let's say you run for Congress one day. You run for president.
They're going to know what your eggplant looks like?
Do you really want
They all know what everything looks like.
this eggplant as your president? Do you really?
By the time we get to this generation being able to be president, I feel like it's just going to be like, well,
We found your
It's just the body, baby. That's all good.
we found your Tumblr account from 2013.
it's just an eggplant. I mean,
That's
what are you
all.
going to do?
It's anatomy. It's all
It's
good.
It's anatomy. He
There you
just
go.
said.
Science up in here.
Yeah.
Here's another Tampa Bay secret. I've been having an affair for the past few months.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
I told him I wouldn't be around much this weekend because my family and I always go away for Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
We're going to our timeshare in Cocoa.
Oh.
Oh, just wait.
Okay.
He asked what timeshare was it, and I told him, wow, they left a lot of details in here.
Oh,
I mean, they wrote it. Should I say it?
I don't know.
You know what? I'll just say he asked what timeshare, and I told him which one.
There you go. That works.
Okay.
He
Because now
looked,
everybody going to go.
right? Everyone in this timeshare going to be like, hey, girl. He looked me so red in the face and said, that's where his family goes too.
Come on.
He has reservations this weekend for Memorial Day. So my family will be there, and so will his. We're trying to figure out if we can escape one night to see each other.
No.
How hot will it be to have adult time on the beach? I can't wait for this weekend now.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're playing with all the fire.
For real? You're like trying to get caught.
Well, that's the thing. I think sometimes with affairs, you almost want to get caught so it gives you an out.
So your world just crumbles?
Pretty much.
I don't think people know how to do it. I don't think people know how to extricate themselves gracefully from their family. So sometimes it's like you see yourself in a train headed for a wall and you're just like, I'm going to let this happen.
Might as well light this stick of dynamite.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's never the great way to do that, by the way. You don't want to cause a train wreck, but I feel like some people don't know how not to.
All right, let's get through these last two quickly. My husband and I found out that we are pregnant with twins.
I don't see this going in a good way.
It's like a scary movie when the music
I
starts.
feel like there's something behind me. You're like, twins. And I'm like, oh, God, open the door.
You know it's coming. Been waiting so long to finally get pregnant, and it happened. Just wish I could find out who the hell the father is.
Gosh, darn it.
I've been having an affair for a year, and I have no idea how to tell the other guy. I'm worried what is going to happen.
You think? I love how I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be, I don't like to be mean to people.
Right.
But I love how this woman didn't until there were 2 fetuses in her uterus.
Mm-hmm.
Chose now to be worried.
She's like, now I'm concerned. Just
Not really worried. Just I'm a little bit
Concerned.
I'm a little concerned.
what happens in the dark always comes to light,
And
like
that-
my grandma say.
And that light is
It's bright.
2 bouncing beautiful babies.
Here's the closer
Oh,
for Tampa
those
Bay
poor
Secrets.
babies. I am just sorry.
My ex and I have been seeing each other for a couple of months. He has a live-in girlfriend, but I'm still single.
Oh.
Recently, he told her that he's done and she needs to get out and move on.
Wow.
Oh wow, this is starting to sound pretty good.
Well, one day I went to his house and we were cleaning out his trunk and we found a tracker in his car.
Oh.
That's how she knew all the places we were going to because she saw where he was going. Well, we made plans to go to Tennessee for my birthday. My roommate was going to drive to New York to see her family. I asked if we could put the tracker in her car, and she did. And guess what? His ex showed up around the same area that she was in New York. We found out recently that it's illegal to put a tracker in someone else's property without their knowledge. So now my ex is pressing charges. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, this is just a lot of dirty business. This sounds like an episode of Game of Thrones, minus the incest.
Oh.
Doesn't it though?
That we
it's
know
like,
of.
Right. Right. Okay. Doesn't it sort of sound like there's all these wrongs not making a right?
Yes. Yes. I mean, he already told her to go. And
So she put the tracker in after he told her to go?
I'm not sure. I'm assuming it was probably before. And then she confronted him. And that's why the ex-boyfriend broke up with his current girlfriend. And that's why they're together now. That's how I assume the timeline went. I don't know.
I don't know either. But like the point is that he was cheating on his girlfriend with his ex. That's what started this whole thing. Not saying that anybody's behavior is excusable here.
No.
But you can kind of see where it comes from.
If you ever have a secret, you can always leave it at hot1015tampabay.com. Click on the Miguel and Holly page.